Good evening, Brisbane, and welcome to the Tech News Hour. I'm TechNut. On tonight's show, Nintendo vows to keep Switch price the same, a simulator from a laundromat, it's Flip Week, an update for Zoom you really need to get if you're on an Apple, and AMD's new chips due to be released very soon. This is TechNut. You're listening to the Tech News Hour here on Switch Brisbane. Nintendo promises the Switch price won't go up despite rising production costs. Nintendo will not adjust Switch's pricing point despite the ongoing semiconductor shortage, pushing up cost of manufacture. In Nintendo's most recent earnings report, it was revealed that the Switch has seen a 23% drop in hardware sales across the April to June quarter. This puts Nintendo's forecast profit down 29% on its original expectations. The dip in Nintendo's fortunes is tied to the continuing semiconductor shortage, affecting every sector of the consumer electronics industry. Despite the rising cost of producing the popular console, Nintendo says it won't move its price point to soothe the pain on its bottom line. Nintendo President Shitaro Furukawa said he made the decision to avoid pricing people out. Also on Nintendo, Arcade Paradise made it to Switch this week. If you're curious as to how it turned out, you may want to check out a new gameplay video that's gone up. 27 minutes of footage shows it running on Nintendo's console. Welcome to Arcade Paradise, the 90s retro arcade game and light management sim combo. From cleaning toilets and picking gum to doing laundry, the road to Arcade Paradise isn't easy, but the reward will be worth the grind. Take on the role of Ashley and manage day-to-day tasks of running the family laundromat. Rebel against your father's wishes and create a games arcade to give the sleepy town of Grindstone something to really get excited about as you wash rags, invest in the profits, and build your own Arcade Paradise. Masahiro Sakurai reminds Nintendo fans about 3DS and Wii U eShop closure dates. Nintendo is discontinuing the 3DS and Wii U eShop as of 28th of March 2023, and later this month, 29th of August, you will no longer be able to add eShop card funds, aka points, to accounts. This is happening worldwide as a result. Nintendo fans around the globe are grabbing certain digital titles before the deadline. This is TechNut with the Tech News Hour here on Switch Brisbane. It's Flip Out Week, with both Samsung and Motorola launching new foldable handsets. While the new Galaxy Z Fold 4 doesn't offer much dramatically compared to last year's model, Samsung has built in the same camera system as the Galaxy S22 and S22 Plus models for a superior photography experience. Galaxy Z Flip 4 and the Galaxy Fold 4 should be available September 2. Xiaomi has also followed them with its release of the Xiaomi Mix Fold 2, as well as Motorola. Motorola's released the Moto Razr 2022 version, the third variant of the iconic Razr phone that started the foldable screen phase, offering similar specs to the Galaxy Z Flip and losing the chin of last year's Razr 5G model, and with an updated external display and the internal display getting a bump up to 144Hz high refresh rate. This is pretty cool for gaming. This handset is currently available in China though, and there's no word yet on local release dates or pricing. This is TechNut with the Tech News Hour here on Switch Brisbane. We'll be back after the break. AMD hints at announcing Ryzen 7000 Zen 4 CPU and AM5 platforms at Gamescom 2022. We previously revealed the dates when AMD will release its Ryzen 7000 Zen 4s and the lineup for its desktop CPU and related AM5 motherboard platforms. According to the official NDA, AMD plans to announce the full details on August 29 at 8 PM Eastern Time American. Closely matches the event itself that will take place between August 23 and August 28. Based on the information we have, it looks like AMD will be hosting a product announcement event later this month that will focus on specs and pricing for its Ryzen 7000 Raphael lineup, and will also allow mainboard manufacturers to reveal their initial pricing as well. It will take place on August 29th, but you won't be able to purchase Ryzen 7000 series CPUs for at least another couple of weeks. The ban on reviews of the AMD 7000 desktop CPUs and X670 motherboards will also be listed about 2 weeks after on September 13th, followed by a full retail launch. Also, LG Display is planning on launching a 20-inch OLED panel by the end of the year for use in small televisions and personal display devices such as computer displays. The company's vice president revealed at a forum hosted by the Korea Display Industry Association, noting that the new panel size is being introduced to meet demand for better quality personal video displays during the pandemic, such as, well, smaller televisions and computer monitors. I don't know, I reckon a nice sexy 20-inch OLED display would look pretty mad on my little desk here. This is TechNut with the Tech News Hour here on Switch, Brisbane. If you aren't backing up your data, be it on your phone or your computer, you're really risking data loss. And in my experience, customers always turn up the day before an assignment's due, and their laptop or PC has just quit, or the USB stick that they had their assignment on either got dropped or broken. Phones have fixed memory and can usually not be revived if you damage them, or if the phone just quits. The same goes for all Apple PC and laptops since the M1 chip, some older Intel-based units as well as the Apple iPad and all their series. The good news is, though, most backups can be automated to a cloud service. If you pay for Microsoft Office 365 already, then it comes with a 1TB cloud storage using Microsoft's OneDrive. iCloud also has a paid service starting at about $1.50 a month. And Google Drive also has a paid service starting at the same price point for their Android-based phones. Now, you can use either service with either device with some cross-compatibility between the makers and have photos, data, contacts, and call history all backed up overnight or while the phone is charging and connected to a Wi-Fi network. It can save some tears and data loss and is very, very worth it. This is TechNut with the Tech News Hour here on Switch, Brisbane. A quick security update in case you need it. If you're using Zoom on an Apple device, check that your Apple Mac has the latest version of Zoom installed, and if not, go and get it. There is a flaw which could let a hacker take over your system. Zoom has issued a patch for a bug on macOS that could allow a hacker to take control of the user's operating system during the install. In an update on its security bulletin, Zoom acknowledges the issue and says a fix is included in version 5.11.5 of the app on Apple Mac, which you can and should download now. This is TechNut. Thanks for joining me tonight. I hope to catch you here. Same bat time, same bat channel on Switch Brisbane, 11:97 AM and DAB+. Good night.